I've read many sad and nipple-twisting comics for the last 60 years I've been alive, and primarily they have been Batman comics because they never ended with a happy conclusion. It's always more misery for Bruce. But in this comic, this is the first I've read something that actually ended happily, but I felt sadder than any other comic ending I've ever read. So grab your water bottle because you're gonna need to hydrate yourself after filling it up with tears when we read the Batman comic series. So this story starts after the events of Flashpoint, and for those who don't know, Flashpoint is a story where the Flash drinks some stupid juice and travels back in time to save his mother. But the consequences was that the entire timeline was changed, such as Batman being Bruce Wayne's dad, Thomas Wayne. As a result, Thomas and Barry worked together to restore the original timeline, and they succeeded, with Thomas giving Barry a letter to Bruce as a final message, a final kiss on the nose from his father. But the thing is that after fixing the timeline, Flashpoint still exists for some reason, and Aquaman's and Wonder Woman's Goonie Tunes squad are coming after Thomas. And right before he was about to blow up the manor, the Flash and Batbutts pop out of nowhere, and Bruce was super confused as to why they were here, especially considering that this is a place where his Poppy is still alive. And Bruce looks more shocked than someone seeing gas prices go down. And Thomas had a hard time believing this too, and was about to strangle Flash for trying to fool him. But the thing is that he's not trying to bamboozle this fossil. So look, this is the real reason why Bruce and Barry are here. Even though they fixed Flashpoint, something or someone is stopping Flashpoint from going away. And this isn't an alternate timeline or some multiverse toilet water. This world is the real world. It's just that someone is holding Flashpoint together. So Barry decides to whip up a cosmic treadmill to fix this timeline up once again. And if you don't know, the cosmic treadmill is a tool that lets him travel and control time more precisely. But he has to move fast, because a bunch of dream stands are storming in, ready to take down the heroes. And Thomas was prepared to break some femurs and take down all these fools, but Bruce knocked the gun out of his hands and said that they were going to fight together, like the raw dog father and son duo they always wanted to be. Anyways, while they were fighting, Thomas asked Bruce if he remembered what he said to him when he accidentally fell down these caves as a stupid kid. And Bruce says that he doesn't remember jack. He was whispering, and Thomas finished his sentence by saying because he didn't want to scare the bats. And it was at this moment Bruce knew he finally saw his father again. Anywho, Actual Speed over here has whipped up the cosmic treadmill finally and was ready to fix the timeline back to a time where he could buy more jewel pods. But they need to move fast because now the timeline is coming apart. But Bruce and Thomas are trying to hold off from leaving as much as possible. And Bruce told his dad that he always wanted to reveal this thing to him, and is that he's a grandfather now. And he begs his dad to come back home with him. But Thomas refuses and shoves his baby bat onto the treadmill. Bruce screams one last time to hop on the original timeline hype train so he could be with his dad, meet his grandson, and buy some more pods. But his dad basically said that this is how things are meant to be. I love you, son. And there's one more thing I should have told you in that letter that I didn't. And that is to stop being Batman. Be a father, go be happy, go knock Catwoman up. Stop dressing up like a stupid bird and be the father I was never able to be. Let the Batman rest with me. And Bruce makes one more effort, but the duo disappears while the Flashpoint begins to vanish. And the story concludes with the book revealing what baby Bruce and Thomas were talking about in the cave. And it's that Thomas says that sometimes we fall, but we're Waynes. We never stay down. We always find a way to rise back up. And the story ends with Thomas flying away to find more jewel pods himself. And that's about it. Subscribe and I'll see you later.